They say the higher you climb, the harder you fall, which must put a lot of pressure on the dozens of pilots in this video who pull off daring stunts, incredible saves, and risky maneuvers. This reporter made the wise decision not to do this standing on tiptoes. An A380 landing in crosswinds. You have to assume that there are a lot of very nervous drivers on that road. Landing gear issues required this small plane to make an emergency landing. An F-22 Raptor performs the world-famous up and over maneuver. It's a bird bath. Yep, that's really what it's called. If you're hang gliding above the clouds, then you might just have made it to expert level. Some pretty intense cockpit footage here. Grab your barf bags. A couple of F-18 Hornets flying in an even more impressive formation than their namesakes. An SR-71 Blackbird flying significantly faster than the average Blackbird. So, are we above the clouds? Or beneath the clouds? Or both? The most amazing vertical takeoff you've ever seen? Very possibly. Only the elites are chosen to fly and land planes like this. You can see why. Close encounters of the Thunderbird kind. Almost as bad as trying to pour a drink on a bumpy economy flight. A Pearl Harbor reenactment, including replica Zeros and the explosions. Just a massive flyover during the national anthem. Nothing to see here. Boeing 747 overtaking a Boeing 737, recorded by a Boeing 777. Are there enough Boeings in this video for you? Footage of mid-air refueling never fails to be fascinating. Helicopter piloting doesn't come more precise or as thirst-quenching than this. So you didn't think whales could fly, huh? Well, you're wrong. The graceful shadow of the F-22 passing against the clouds. If you're using your pilot skills to pick up a traffic cone, then you may just have too much time on your hands. This craft may look like it's of another world, but like a lot of products, it was actually crafted in China. Aviation crews do their best to fight wildfires in Arizona. Well, that's an interesting looking runway. Something this big really shouldn't be able to make maneuvers like this, but here you go. The ominous sight of the B-2 Spirit arriving at a UK airbase. I think we can safely assume that this wall of fire was supposed to occur. Vomit bags at the ready. Here's another crosswind landing. The vertical landing procedure of the F-35B Lightning II. If a power tower falls over, there's very few ways you can pick it up again. You might be forgiven for thinking this is a real dragon, but it's actually 150 drones in perfect synchronization. At first, this appeared to be a smooth landing. At first. Struggling to find a bottle opener? Just ask a nearby helicopter. Is it a rocket? Close. It's an F-18 Super Hornet going supersonic. Just like humans, aircraft sometimes give each other a lift. A V-22 Osprey conducting a 360-degree roll. Did you know that a Harrier could hover? Well, you do now. The exhaust of a Boeing 777 seen through a Gulfstream G650 HUD. A collection of black eagles dancing in the sky. This Turkish F-16 gets a little too close for comfort. Look at this incredible and colorful display from the Abu Dhabi Air Show. An optical illusion created when an airplane propeller is in sync with the camera's shutter. Hey, fancy a ride in my plane? Nah, no thanks. I'm good. Fire break footage from a distance. He's cruising along the Atlantic coast at 55 feet. And there you are, just watching a video. The very definition of a low-flying chopper. often get to fly in a Spitfire, let alone in formation with another 3 of them. A sight you really don't want to see if you've just booked your next vacation. It's probably hard for the heli to match that speed, and equally hard for the jet to go that slow. The impressive vertical takeoff of an F-35B. They never prepare you for this in your driving lessons. Exciting footage from a very exciting POV. I think it's fair to say this is the best footage of an eclipse you could ever hope to see. Yeah, just a helicopter doing a backflip. That's normal, right? This plane has clearly never heard of personal space. Some absolutely incredible POV footage of US Navy Flight Demonstration Squadron, the Blue Angels. This guy flies to his local bakery in a bathtub, and there's not much else I can say about that. Maybe he should pay less attention to his beverage and more to what the plane's doing. It's either a plane or one massive canary. What catching an Uber looks like in an icy wasteland. Farming by helicopter. A guy in a wingsuit next to a plane with no power. Is it just me, or is this terrifying? Superman? That guy's an amateur. A B-52 Mitchell bomber plane doing its thing. Yeah, now might be a very good time to buckle up. Cockpit footage doesn't come any more amazing or playful than this. When you give your little brother a lift to school. The prices of these houses are probably pretty reasonable. Cutting-edge power in flight, the F-35 Lightning. Just out for a relaxing drive with the wife. A pretty intense way to prune some trees. Rescue helicopter or cow taxi? You decide. A firefighter tanker prepares to make its aerial drop. This is what pulling 10 Gs looks like up close and personal. Another incredible demo of an F-22 Raptor. An MD-87 air tanker in action. The XQ-58 Valkyrie UCAV makes a rocket-assisted takeoff. Here's some fascinating footage of the recovery operation after an A300 plane wreck. Oh, you really don't want to see this from your window seat. Here's one waiter who definitely deserves a good tip. More incredible mid-air acrobatics from the F-22. So, who's arranging the fireworks? Oh, that guy. An F-16 afterburner run. A helicopter scoops water from a lake to battle wildfires. An incredible view, which is about to become even more incredible. Well, here we are. You've landed safely at your destination, the end of this video. But before you disembark, why not thank your Akimbo cabin crew by clicking subscribe?